NASCAR president Steve Phelps says it's ridiculous to think Kevin Harvick's 100 points fine and Rodney Childers' suspension for modifying a single source supplied part was punitive. Ooh, TJ, spot on.
I don't think they.
Rodney and Kevin seem to think it wasn't ridiculous.
I mean,
hold on a second. All right. Do you think that something was wrong with their deck lid?
I do.
I do too.
I would assume so.
Okay, here's where I think the suspicion comes in. Do you think it was random that Kevin Harvick was the random?
No.
Thank
Casey.
you.
No.
Casey, you're supposed to be the one kissing their ass.
Here's the only way you can be transparent right here. They're not good at this, okay? They're really not good at this.
Lately.
The only way you can be transparent is when the race is over, there is a drawing, and the randoms are transparently visible to me, to you, to Casey, to Jason, to all the drivers, to all the media, to everybody. If you're coming up with a, quote, random, right?
Yeah.
On the heels of Harvick being very vocal about your parts, being very vocal about your safety, it doesn't look random. So what you need to do is be transparent with your random.
The random usually ends up being somebody that
on
was
the list.
hauling ass.
Yeah.
Well, but somebody that was hauling ass didn't finish in the top 5. Like that's like right or wrong. Like
Or somebody that's fussing
or
about something.
somebody that's made loud
I do
noise
think
that
you-
we,
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you a factual story. Elliott Sadler flipped to Talladega, okay? He got out of the car and he was fine. He got to the care center and he was fine. They told him they were going to give him an IV. He flipped out. Guess why? He hates needles. Guess what they did? They stuck him on a helicopter, on a backboard. They flew him to Birmingham. I drove to Birmingham to meet him. He's livid, okay? He's livid that he's at this hospital. He now has to clear in order to get back in the race car. Okay, what does he do when he shows up the next week? He says, we need a traveling medical team. I don't need to see some random-ass doctor that doesn't know me and doesn't know I don't like needles and put me through this because I flipped out and they told me I wasn't acting normal. Anybody that knows me knows I hate needles and I don't act normal when I see one. So they sent me to Talladega for it. We didn't qualify that day. We went out. We went through inspection. We practiced. We went through qualifying inspection. They found something wrong with our rear camber. We went on the 5-minute clock to fix it. We didn't qualify that day. To this day, I'm not telling you it was because he said something, but to this day, he believes it was because he said we need a traveling medical team. So when we see these guys being vocal and then we see these things happen in inspection or happen in this scenario where Kevin is the random, I truly think something was wrong with his deck lid. And obviously that's going to be heard in an appeal and they'll figure that out. But the problem is, was he legitimately a random?
No.
Can you say that you know that for sure?
I don't know. No, I can't say that for sure.
Like you said, just transparency. How do you, if he is the random, how do you decide who
I'm
the
opening a
randoms
can of
are?
worms on here, and I apologize to everybody that don't like it. But
I
I'm
think-
telling you, that's a problem.
You
I
leaving?
like the fact. I think it's good to have people, like Freddie said, though. Like you should have. If something stands out, you pull them.
Think about this. With 10 to go, they announce over our NASCAR channel, the randoms are this place, and this place. You're going to do
Position.
everything you can to not finish in them random positions. You're literally
100%.
going to be like, I'm running
Yeah.
fifth.
I mean,
I'm a
that-
random. I'm going to finish sixth.
They should do that. They should do that pre-race. Do it pre-race. Whoever
You
finishes.
can't.
No, you can't tell people
because
what they're
everybody's
gonna
going
do.
to try not to finish there.
Is it
Yeah.
random or not? It's f***ing random.
But you don't publish it.
Not, like or whatever, but it doesn't.
It's random
matter.
if you do it after the race on pit road live where everybody can see it.
But I do like
Spin
the
a wheel.
fact that like Freddie said, though, sometimes things stand out, and if that guy doesn't win, they do things.
But then it's not random.
I know,
That's
but there
not
should
random.
be.
The word random means we're randomly selecting
Yeah.
people.
I knew I was going to start a world of shit when I told you
I'm
that.
not picking the fast guy.
The randoms are this car and this car and this car, and we are selecting this car as well. You know what I mean? Like, take the word random out
the
of it.
wording. Yeah, change the
take
wording.
random out.
We're picking the fast cars. We're taking all the
Yeah,
fast cars.
We're just taking who we want. Who cares?
Yeah, you're the sanctioning body.
Why does it gotta be random?
We choose whoever we want.
If you show up at the track and you run 8 mile an hour faster on the straightaway, I'm going to take you back to see what you're doing, right?
That's not a random.
Exactly.
That's
Why
not
does that have to
random.
be random?
That's you're doing something we think we don't like.
What's the difference? Just take
Change the
them.
wording.
Yeah.
We've got exciting news. OfferPad wants to buy your home. Go to OfferPad.com right now and tell them all about it. You'll receive a cash offer within 24 hours.